Almost a year ago, I got a weird surprise in the mail. It was an Elgato package that I wasn't expecting, and when I opened it, it was a Stream Deck Plus. It sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. It's just that the Stream Deck Plus had already been out for like 8 months. I think I had 2 already, and I didn't understand why after 8 months they sent me another one until I pulled it out of the box. And I noticed it was a little heavier. It was a Stream Deck Plus that basically just had a Wave XLR smushed into that little gap in the back behind it. And so for the past year, you guys have been unknowingly looking at an unreleased Elgato product. Surprise. Oh hey, so this video wouldn't be possible without Milanote, the sponsor of today's video. Last week we shot this. And now that's on the internet forever. It's a kid's music video that I shot with my sister, and we planned the whole thing using Milanote. Milanote is a super flexible and powerful workspace. Like, think of it like planning your creative process on a gigantic wall in a studio, except the wall is somehow connected to the internet. We were able to use Milanote to brainstorm and plan everything for this shoot. Things like inspirational videos that we're able to watch right inside the board. Things like ideas for costumes that link directly to the purchase page. A list of art styles for creative backgrounds that we can send straight to the artists. I even started building a shot list at the bottom that we can check off as we finish shots so we can see our progress. And of course, it's a collaborative tool, so my sister was also able to add photos and also leave notes on the ones that I posted so we could figure out which one she liked the best. Some of you might be a little more structured than I am and you want a little bit of organization, like this. But then some of you are like me and you want it to look on the board the way it looks in your brain. You can do whatever you want. I even nested a mood board inside the board so I could go in there for inspiration. And they make a ton of mood board templates to make it super easy to do that. So check out the link in the description below and sign up for Milanote for free today. Back to the video. So Elgato released 3 new Stream Deck products today, and they're like not really new Stream Deck products. They're more like Stream Deck power-ups. Like, I'm not actually sure which one's gonna be the most popular of these 3. So this is a perfect chance for you to let me know down below your opinions on all this. Product number 1. Let's start from the top. This is the XLR dock for Stream Deck Plus. And just to cover my bases, this is the Stream Deck Plus, just the one with the dials, that specific Stream Deck. You unscrew these 2 little screws in your Stream Deck, remove the foot, you pop this little dock on there, and you have a combo device, a Stream Deck Plus and a Wave XLR in one device that only needs 1 USB cable. But that's basically what this is. It is a Wave XLR that fits onto the back of your Stream Deck, and it's $119, which is $40 off the full size Wave XLR. It has the exact same specs and audio components on the inside, exact same I/O on the back. It even shows up in your Wavelink software or in your PC audio sources exactly the same. It's just all one device now. That's it. And for those of you who don't already own a Stream Deck Plus, and so you have nothing to attach this to, they're also selling the 2 of them together like this. Let me finish screwing this in, one sec. They're also selling this as a Stream Deck combo device, just like this, for $299. And just for a price breakdown for you, a Stream Deck Plus is $199, a Wave XLR is $159, or buy them both together and it's $299. So $60 off what you'd get from buying them separately. And that's the second product they're releasing today. It's the Stream Deck Plus XLR, which is a Stream Deck Plus the XLR dock. That makes sense. And I love these little product paradoxes because before we get into the third device, like these 2 devices, this is nothing new. There's nothing here that you couldn't do before. It's just a slight change in form factor to turn 2 devices into 1 device. The microphone's in the way, but you get the point. So like all it's really doing is saving you a little bit of desk space, saving you a little bit of money, and saving you a USB port on the back of your computer. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but at the same time, whenever anyone asked me how they could replace their Go XLR or get a Go XLR experience, but in the super intuitive Elgato ecosystem, I'd have to say, you need to buy 2 different things. You need to buy, I gotta stop putting this over here. You need to buy a Stream Deck Plus and a Wave XLR. That's the only way to do it. Now, you can finally get the whole package in one. I have a feeling that half you guys think this is a total nothing product and you don't care, and the other half of you is going like, oh my gosh, thank you, Elgato, finally. And you know what? I feel you both. But for me, this was actually the thing that got me to switch my entire audio ecosystem to Elgato. I'm kind of a snob about keeping my desk clean, and I wasn't about to have 2 products at once on there. I needed it to be 1. And now Now it's one. Actually, now that I say that, I remember I actually at one point had this hanging from the USB cable under my desk. And I was like, I can't do that anymore. That's ridiculous. But here we are. The way I have my audio set up at my desk is I have two microphones. I have a shotgun mic for when I'm doing just chatting, and then I have a dynamic mic for when I'm gaming and I want to not hear the clicks of the keyboard and mouse. My shotgun mic runs into my Stream Deck Plus XLR, and it has been for the last 11 months. And then my beacon mic is actually grabbed in the Wavelink software. So I set up all the cool beacon mic stuff in the software first, like the EQ, the expander, the compression, and then I inputted that into the Wavelink software. And so everything, all of my audio is now controlled by the Stream Deck Plus. And it's a clean setup. Clean is important to me. It might not be for you, but it's big for me. Do we have videos of this like fully showing in it? I feel like we should have hidden it better. Oh, yep, there it is. Out in the open the whole time. But let's jump into the third Elgato device dropping today. And I have a feeling that if the XLR dock does nothing for you, I like that they dropped this alternative for everybody else. It's a USB hub for your Stream Deck Plus. Mine got shipment delayed due to the whole blue screen fiasco that happened over the weekend, so these are just pictures for you. Again, nothing game-changing here. It's just a quality of life update for everybody. You got a number of ports on the back here, starting with the uplink port that goes to your computer. And if you're plugging into a laptop and you want to charge your laptop, they also give you this power delivery port right here that will plug into a power supply brick. So as long as you do that, it'll charge your laptop at the same time. And then you get two USB-C ports and two USB-A ports. And each one of these is a 5 gigabit per second USB 3 port. But collectively together, the whole thing can transfer a maximum of 10 gigabits per second. Hey, Elgato just sent me some extra info. It's actually collectively 5 gigabits per second, not 10. They just give you a 10 gigabit per second cable in the box. So felt that was important for you to know. Back to the video. From and to your computer, which is why the cable that comes with it is a 10 gigabit per second braided USB-C to C cable. Now, if you don't need that uplink port to charge a laptop while you're using it, you don't need to use the power delivery port. If you're not supplying power to it, it just works like a regular hub. And a little cherry on top for all the creators out there, on the side, you've got an SD card slot and a micro SD card slot, which is just a nice touch. So the way that my setup works right now is I've got two Stream Deck Pluses. The one on the left is the Stream Deck XLR, and that one isn't actually controlling my audio, it's controlling my Discord. The one on the right is actually the one controlling my Wavelink software, which is really cool. They're all connected through the Stream Deck software, so all of them can completely control each other. I think that's kind of neat. And then also, as soon as my USB hub comes in, I'm gonna pop it into the back of that right one so they all just plug into each other. But what are your thoughts on these? What was Elgato's motto again? It was like create greatness? I feel like that was a little vague. I feel like it should be, Elgato, we just like to make streaming super duper easy and simple for everybody. Nailed it. Where's my royalty check, Elgato? Oh, there it is. Sweet. Hold on, I gotta deposit this. Elgato money, hell yeah. Happy streaming. I'm rich.